Greetings, Mr. Procrastinator. I mean, Aiden. How are you? How is yourself doing today? Doing pretty good. You know, I'm just recording my video on the day when I was supposed to, Sunday. Well, I've been missing the looks upon your video face. But I'm just gonna be patient. Sorry, I had to give you a hard time. Because, I mean, it has been, like, what, 4 weeks now. I mean, I have to give you a hard time. But seriously, you're fine. But seriously, though. But seriously, record a video. Record a video now. So, I have a treat for you today. So, remember a few weeks ago when I made that one video, my embarrassing story, and I gave you a story? Well, this week, I have 3 stories for you. So as you probably know, I love scare pranks. I absolutely love them. In fact, it just gives me pure joy to scare my friends and to prank them by that. In fact, I think it gives me more joy than Disney World ever could. And I'm saying that sincerely. So, I want to talk to you about times where I actually didn't mean to scare someone, but I actually did. And it ended up being pretty hilarious afterwards. I think my phone just eagled. Oh well. So, 3 stories for you today. First and foremost, my first story. This was actually a few weeks ago. I was at Walmart and I was buying this thing. Yeah, this little wood chopper's axe. I needed it for camping. And, so I already had a long day that day, so I mean, it was like 11 or 12 o'clock at night. And, it was me and Alan. We went to Walmart and we went to look at the axes there. I mean, they didn't really have much. I mean, they just had this wooden thing. Or, no, that's not even wooden. I wanted wooden, but it's like plastic, and I don't even know what kind of metal it's made out of. But nonetheless, when I was first buying it, I didn't really think anything of it. Like, I need an axe. Like, no problem here, until I went up to the line and realized what I had just done. So you know how on Facebook they always have like random things where they say like, you go to Walmart, you pick 3 things to freak out the cashier, what are the 3 items, and it's usually like wood chopper's axe, plastic bag, acid. Yeah. You can pretty much see where this is going here. So the guy in front of the line that I'm in, he's just standing there, and he's like this. The poor guy. I mean, I don't even want to know what the guy was thinking. I mean, like, he just turns around and he sees this. And remember, this was like 12 o'clock at night, and I was not wearing flannel, so lumberjack was probably not going through his head of the adjectives that he was probably thinking of me as. So yeah, he gave me a pretty weird look, and then he kind of just kept to himself after that. Next story. This next story takes place in, like 2 years BM before McDonald's. And this was my more fitter years when I could actually run a few miles without totally dying of So one day I decided I'm really gonna go on a run. I'm just gonna run around my neighborhood. Just go for a run. And it was the middle of winter. So I just kinda like packed a coat. I looked casual. I didn't look like a runner. I just looked like I was running. And it was about the middle of the day, so like this was like right after I got home from school. And so I go out, I start running. I run up the neighborhood, run across the streets, and just have a good run. And then in front of me and down the road, I see a school bus dropping off a group of children. I just see this one kid. He's on the same sidewalk as me, and all the other children disperse. And they go to their own little houses, and this one kid's just walking along the path, going to his house. So I'm coming down. I'm running, and this child turns around. He sees me, and he just kind of looks back. He just kind of like he has that like little like suspicious like what the heck look at his face, and then he just kind of he keeps walking, and he looks back again. And he sees me running towards him. I mean, I'm just a runner. I'm just running. And I'm not thinking about this. The kid, he starts walking faster, and he keeps walking just progressively faster the more he looks back behind me. And the poor kid, he like for the third take, he just takes off running. He takes off running up the street. He is terrified because he probably just sees this person. He just looks behind and sees just some guy running towards him. At that point, I just stop. I'm like, wait, never mind. And then I just turn around and then I run the other way and I run back home. Story 3. So this also takes place about a few years ago, and this was when we were doing the canned food drive, and it was just me and Tyler. So me and him, it's only me and him. We're the only ones doing it. We weren't in a group. It was just me and him. So we just go from house to house and we take turns talking to the people when we knock on their door. And so he says like, all right, this time you're gonna talk. Fine. And so I knock on the door, and then a kid comes to the door, and like his sister or something, and I just ask the kid like politely like, hey, are your parents home? We're from the church. We're doing a canned food drive. And then the kids like they give like a solemn like, yeah, we'll be right back. I'm like, well, what the heck? Oh well, it's probably nothing. And then they close the door and they go to get their parents. And then as they close the door, Tyler just looks at me and he's like, dude, why would you do that? That was so creepy. So then I thought it over a little bit and realized what I had done. And what I had done, instead of the politely, like me saying what I said, like, polite, like gentle way, this is how I actually said it. Hello, are your parents home? Yeah, that's how I said it. Ooh, yeah, I probably look pretty creepy. Anyway, so those are all the stories I got for you. Post me a video, give me a response, give me some times where you accidentally scared someone, give me a story from ABI, give me something. Alright, good day.